Well, yeah, so last year in the time, I say unite to stand and divide this five. So last year I use it every time. Demanding every time. Marcus can't use it every time. Where we say, author just light up the child, make me must go home. I pray for and go out to go. We lose the bell and we one more. One ton nobody can. Oh, it is my shot, and I think you make me turn down road. I pray for and go out to go. We lose the yeah, so last year in the time. I say unite to stand and divide this five. So last year I use it every time. Demanding every time. Marcus can't use it every time. Where we say, author just light up the child, make me must go home. I pray for and go out to go. We lose the bell and we one more. One ton nobody can. Oh, it is my shot, and I think you make me turn down road. I pray for and go out to go. We lose the bell and we one more. One ton ball. Where we say, Israel shake the shaker and make me shake down road. I pray for and go out to go. We lose the bell and we one more. One ton ball. Where we say, Baba man beat the cat and make me beat down road. I pray for and go out to go. We lose the bell and we one more. One ton ball. Where we say, I said, two times the ball come in the phone. Put them on the control, the black man phone. Put them on the road and we wanna come home. Put the left behind the neck, tablet to done. Till the end mark and come back around. Baby, you go like a that swing on the phone. So the righteous have the king and the throne. Nothing on the truth now, the trumpet of the phone. So now you're thinking I'm gonna run down home. I know, it's the old guys our own. I know, and it's hard for our own. I know, but the gun we love to go down. I know, so when we say, Rasta man like that, but all is like we don't know go home. I feel cross and go all the ball. We don't lose the bell all the week, but the ball, what's on the ball? When we say, I'm coming like up, and turn to the east. I stop, I can just run in the peace. Big me like a challenge, the beats are get weak. I can need a question, I can tell them, keep your legal and shut up. Must get the beat. Babylon, I come and them have come.
Oh, that Jaguar say.
Come into the jeep. Tell them the materials and tell them the list. This is a play, them I should may I live. Like up the challenge that we want to go home. I felt first and go all before. We don't lose the bell all the week. One thunderball. When I say, Rasta man pass me the gun, come it me load up the cup. What the gun CPS, wine to hero. Every little challenge squad get hit up. Queen and what a bitch, girl just and broke up. And teach with the fire and teach with the trust. And teach with the fight and teach with the trust. They collect the money and now we are doing what's in the rain and the sun. And you talk about we shot. We change how we put up how we hand a hand cut. Like up the challenge, but the gun have the hero. Like them the challenge, but we want them to hold. And we're first and for all before. We don't lose the bell all the week. And come the ball. When we say, Rasta man pass with the gun, and they want them to strong. Like up the challenge, it's one to Vatican. Young time we are listening all them idiot plan. I want them to turn and need no madman. Call upon the grave of the King Solomon. Who used to use the child the great machine. Million the first, million the second. Like up the challenge, it's one to Vatican. Like up the challenge, but we run down the hole. Up and front and go on before. We lose the bell all the week. One thunderball. When we say, I said, two claps and them all come in the cold. But them up to control the blood man crowd. But them up to run all the wanna come cold. But the lads are done the traveling to town to leave them all. And him come back alone. Take it to Goliath with a sling and the stone. But the righteous are leading them down. Yeah, the last year in the time. I say unite to stand and divide this five. So last year I use it every time. Demanding every time. Marcus can't use it every time. Where we say, author just light up the child, make me must go home. I pray for and go out before. We lose the bell and we one more. One ton nobody can.
Give thanks. Give thanks and praise to the mystic laws of the universe and its protective functions and forces in nature that guide our thoughts and our path in all ways that are lawful, correct, and positive. We do give thanks and praise. Salute, my good brother, Joel, Jaguar C, honor me king, all in our energy. And again, salute out there, Nantucket Island. Salute to the free people across the earth. As usual, we are sharing information. Yeah, man. That's what we do over here, so. Paradigm shift. Paradigm shift. So we say our registered organization, the business trust, irrefutable evidence of fact. Now I'm on to the establishment of the trust relationship. Number one, our vital record was obtained from the hospital birth application and filed upon the public organic record by the municipal crown agency located at the Island Records Office, Jamaica, to be certified and recorded. Listen carefully, now, people. You now get this kind of breakdown, this kind of honorable clarification nowhere without pain. Without pain. So just direct your attention here. All you have to spend anything, all you gotta do is pay attention here. Any payment we are going, adjust your attention. We are choose to require. We're not gonna demand it because it's a free will option, you know. Number two, so from the certification of vital record, the Registrar's General Department issued a registered legal name title, the birth registration form, a legal or statutory personality as the surety, which establishes a business trust relationship. Hope the item will get them clarity, yeah. I'll bring it up even more for the item. The natural transfer of property, that is, the vital record from our mother as the paramount grantor to the municipal crown agency creates the trust relationship, making the municipal crown agency as the recipient of the transferred property, the fiduciary trustee, and the offspring or infant child of the mother, the principal beneficiary. Clarity. Number three, observing the dates on the face of the birth registration form / title name surety / public trust surety, you will see the actual date for the life event. And then, in my case, 39 days after the life event, by nomenclature, the municipal crown agency filed paperwork to create the legal juristic person, the all-capital titled name infant estate as surety upon the hard surface durable heavy paper called bond paper, representing a securitized bond instrument, which is in fact a promissory note maintained under public policy and international commercial law. Number four, the title name surety or public trust surety is written in all capital uppercase letter style, which according to the Bar Association Manual, the Government Printing Office, the Federal Bureau of Engraving, Black's Law Dictionary, and the Chicago Manual of Style, the only thing that can be named using all capital letters are 1. Corporations, or 2. Dead man's estate. Number 5. Our mother was never given full disclosure about the papers she signed at the hospital. She will not be able to explain what she was never given to understand. The hospital birth record was sent to the Island Record Office where the birth registration form was signed by the registrar, who is an officer of the Municipal Crown Agency's probate court. Number 6, the unconscionable contract. An unconscionable contract is a contract that you literally are not aware of. The non-disclosure and attempting to establish an unconscionable contract constitute fraud and is in fact a crime against the mother and her infant offspring, only because of the non-disclosure. The municipal agency's use of the infant child's proper lawful name to create the legal personality titled name without express written consent and or compensation equates to the unlawful seizure of our personal property by the municipal crown agency. Number 7, the appearance of the registrar's signature on the birth registration form is absolute proof that the property has been probated and seized upon as property belonging to the municipal agency that issued the birth registration form, which is based upon the presumption that our mother donated, gifted, granted, or pledged her offspring's vital record to the municipal government organization. Now, we have to realize none of the children or the child being expressed or exchanged. It's really the vital record, the piece of paper. Always be cognizant of that. Number 8, the principal beneficiary as substance arrive first and have first right of recall and ownership, known as a reversionary trust interest in my own good name and asset. After all, I am being misrepresented as the donor of all these assets, and the municipal agency is claiming to be the beneficiary of my public or of our public trust surety. The principal beneficiary has an absolute right to come forward and correct the usurpation of his or their good name and asset. Upon discovery. We now have to put asset name or good name and asset upon discovery. Leave my thing on. That's for emphasis. Now we have definition. A corporation means a company or group of people authorized to act as a single entity, legally a person, and recognized as such in law. From Latin corporation, from Latin corporare or corporate, meaning combined in one body. Again, combined in one body. Now we said B, a registered organization, meaning an organization organized solely under the law of a single state or the United States by the filing of an organic record with or the issuance of public organic record or the enactment of legislation by the state or the United States. The term registered organization includes business trust formed or organized under the law of a single state if a statute of the single state governing business trust requires, meaning it mandatory, that the business trust organic record be filed with the state. The organic record. This is what me are telling about. When we say organic record, what do you think these people are talking about? It's talking about the county recorder's office, not no court, which is in a, that's a statutory or corporate capacity doing business. So these are subtleties what people will miss. This is why we say there is a separation of entity, because a corporation is a separate and distinct entity from the living man. Now, see, we say a device is the natural or established process by which something takes place or is brought about. So yes, so the birth registration form, what them call birth certificate, is in fact a device. We have no mechanism for assessing the success of forwarded inquiries. So when them say mechanism is like a device, the device is the mechanism used by the foreign state to usurp or birthright or inheritance and or hereditament. And we say device is synonymous with procedure, process, system, operation, method, technique, working, means, medium, agency, channel, channels, vehicle, structure. Hence, device is a word where, we use to describe the actual thing, which is that birth registration form. Hopefully, I'm not take too much time today. So, and we are talking about this piece of instrument. This is a person that we're looking at. This right here. And this is I surety. And we're going to go back to say the establishment of a trust is when your mother, as the grantor, the paramount grantor, and we never give anything. This is because she went to the hospital, so let me use the birth registration, the hospital birth record, not birth registration. It starts with the hospital birth application. You understand? And the moment your mother place the vital record information with the hospital, which is an agency of the municipal crown. So right there, so because the municipal agency is the recipient, because we are talking about trust, of the transferred property, which is the vital record. That makes the municipal agency or the agent become the fiduciary trustee, my people. Now the offspring, which is the children from the mother, become the principal beneficiary. Now the state cannot have any place here but as a trustee. So when the state bluff and presume that they are Lord God Almighty and they're supposed to get all kind of benefits from you, is because we not have the information when necessary. God, there is no municipal crown agency can stand in front of a man such as I and rebut this kind of information. It is impossible. Why? Because it's my first-hand knowledge, first-hand information. Because me I do it. For me, I'm not dep on YouTube and I guess and I wonder. No, me I live this. I'm walk these walks. So these are the subtle, that's a distinction. The subtle distinction between the what is fictional and what is in fact truth. Salute, Sammy, Anna King. And this is what we just share with people. Them kind of information. Yeah. It's not about grouping up and we create some trust when you don't know what trust is. We group up and we say, hey, this is our nation, when all are we blind inside that thing. Because all we do are imitate and follow the slave colonizers. Because this is how them hide their slave legacy within their trust. However, again, as I have expressed, when your mom is the grantor, then the hospital or the municipal agency become the recipient of the vital record, the piece of paper. And that vital record was converted, them would have said that the finance hypothecated and monetized and become what is known as the birth certificate or the certification of vital record, which is a sophisticated instrument in and of itself. And then later on, some people add a number to it, an account number, because the birth registration form itself, that surety bond, has a number attached to it. Then it have what is known as an electronic identification number, EIN number, which is a very social security number without the dashes. Now, when you want to go on the inside, you have to find the QSIP number. You understand? And that would direct the ones them as the identifier, the escrow identifier. So this are just for my basic common people. This is not for the people that will already know these things and keep it hid or secret inside their private groups. This is we are bring the information to our people freely. Do not take my word for it as irrefutable as the evidence that we present here. Do not just take my word for it. If you're on the island here and you have a birth registration form where you all call birth certificate, that is in fact the certification of vital record. On the mainland, they call it the certificate of live birth, because vital mean life. So it's your life record that's being securitized out there and transformed into the birth certificate, which become a sophisticated financial instrument used as the surety. That is the surety, my people. This is the paradigm shift, or a part of it. You cannot be the surety. You understand? The surety is always a piece of paper. That piece of bond paper, that's the asset right there. So when we amass the knowledge and gain this clarity, then we can function accordingly, more appropriately, opposed to just listen to what everybody else has said. You know, I always have an issue with that. Because every time I look, everybody has, in that slave capacity with all of their fanciness, being dictated by some foreign legal entity, when you should dictate that thing. That's all me I present out here, this kind of clarity. When they say citizens, they're addressing the piece of paper. When they are in their corporate capacity, they can only interact, interface, or engage a corporate entity such as themselves. This is the reason for the creation of the legal personality, of that legal entity, of that surety. I'm hoping my people get the clarity. Yeah, man. So if you don't have truth, then what go have issues are? Because without truth, we can't do nothing much. Yeah, man, we can't even. Can't even present any kind of information we worthwhile. Anything we are going to do out there, from when I stand up as the principal, the paramount principal, then, you know, somebody else are going to take that position. And they assure you, say, under no circumstance, the municipal crown agency can be beneficiary, period, according to the, you know, the laws of trust and trust relationship. So it's a step-by-step process. Again, short and sweet. And we're going to leave it right there. Make us see if I can find what I love a beat, the Anthony B here. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Long time. Fire upon Rome. Give him that one there.
ABC Mouse is a full online curriculum
I really want a well.
designed by learning experts for kids ages 2.
Black people don't get weary.
Now, if we forgive them commercial there, I realize YouTube music thing now, every single thing is commercial. Before it wasn't like this, but people now realize it's such a change. It's like when you used to have a prepaid food and your number stay for years, or when you don't add on nothing to that thing. All of a sudden, within 3 months, your number cut off and you have to rearrange and start all over. And nobody challenge these things. Nobody pay attention to these things. So little by little, the corporations, these artificial entities, are squeezing away the inherent rights we have, and then naturally remove our inherent dignity as man and woman and start viewing us as commodities out there. So if we don't have correct knowledge, we are waste time. You get me? So when some people that they say, oh, I'm an Indian, that's a distraction. That's part of the distraction. You understand? Just like the P. Diddy situation, all of those things are distraction to remove you from this kind of truth. So you will not be ready and prepared for this new system that is pervading the earth, this new digitized system. They must structure them thing in such a way where you don't even have to leave your location to participate within their construct. This is why I tell you, sir, it was strange when me hear the judge request an email address from me, and them already know my location. Me not hide. Them know my mailing address, postal mailing address. So this is why we have to take note. Yeah, man. Really take silent judicial notice of these things. Why? Yeah, insist on an email, because everything become digitized. And whether we like it or not, that's what's going on. So we have to learn what our position is and then learn how to function from that position as the boss, as the CEO, as the paramount principal, as the secure creditor, as all of these things that are positive. However, remember this, people. You as the man is the creditor and the debitor, put it that way. Because it's all about accounts, it's all about contract. So it's just like a contract, like a bookkeeping ledger. You have a debit side and a credit side, a positive side and a negative side. It's the very same, you know, say, structure. Yeah, so once you start remove the distractions, you're going to start see it clearly for what it is. I don't want to be one of those Freemasonic Albert Pike Indian, because that's what most of the mainland people seems to be. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be an Indian that is governed and controlled and directed by a foreign Congress. This is why we try to apply ourselves and then we share the information so you, when I have it, can get it. And we share our ideology or idea or concept so you can get it. And it's separate and distinct from all the other businesses where here people are sell out there. All kind of remedial packages out there. Because I tell you, sir, them not have no authority to even speak to you as the man. They can't. Just like how we can't communicate with them. It's only the legal entity can do that. This is why them say everything have to be in writing. Once upon a time, it was verbal, where you go in a court and you hold up your testicles and you swear. Now, them remove that and say it have to be in affidavit form. These are their rules. You understand? And their rules are their laws for their political community. Honorable clarification. So if you're African and in Africa and you have a birth certificate with this kind of structure, it's the very same thing. It matters not that you're an African. It matters not that you're a Jamaican. It matters not that you're an American Indian. You have been invaded. You have been colonized. You have been spoiled. And only you can correct all of that. But it is impossible if you're totally unaware. If you remain in the dark, totally impossible. You'll never be able to free yourself if you cannot express your enslavement. Always remember that. And we have pushed this information from the rock, not the mainland. We have teach the world from this rock. We are that group. We bring that paradigm shift. Everybody around here are claimed to be some kind of African, giving away this American land. I say somebody make a comment that say, and you're not even American. I really don't want to jump off on that person and tell them about them mother and them father and all of these things. And then me smile and, you know, at least respond a little bit more, you know, cordially. But enough for comprehension, when you come rude, don't be surprised when you get disrespect. When you come rude and illiterate, don't be surprised when you get disrespect, because I'm sure you're not in a position to be doing what I'm doing. Because when you are a proper corporate slave, I'm expressing that I cannot be. So when you're not qualified for critique, stand down. Before you make any criticism, take a look in the mirror, look at yourself, ask yourself, what is your contribution to this earth? What is your contribution to the people of this earth? You know what I mean? And then you ask yourself, really, am I a part of this oppressive, demonic colonizing system? Or am I separate and apart from that demonic construct? Too much of our people has been assimilated through deception. And most of us get deceived by our very own people working on behalf of the adversary. Our people do that. God, them come and sell we all kind of bullshit story. This is why I appeal to my people. Apply yourself for yourself. It's that simple. It's even easier now because everybody have a smartphone. Some people have a smart house, smart watch, smart. Everybody have things that is smart, yet the people is totally illiterate. I can't get it. What's missing? Why am I the only one here presenting information this way? Why is that? I just saw it go, you know, when you are chosen, or when you run from it. Because I'm not stop run from this thing. I want to know that. As I say, this thing get too big and people group up, so I take off and say, yeah, well, now go fix up on yourself. Because we can't make no step or do nothing without knowledge. Without knowledge, we are wasting time. And we are talking about accurate knowledge. Without that, we are wasting time, my people. And that's when Iman is here for present. You get me? We now sell no wares. Pay attention to most people out there with them platform. Every single one of GoFundMe, I don't know if it's FUCK, me, all of these things have their hands out. You can't say that about this platform. When me says this, pay attention to my information. If it's useful, you can send a strength to the office. You want to talk to me, pay me for my time. That's not unreasonable. You know what I mean? We not ask for nothing. We not have no handout or beg nothing. Period. And that offend a lot of you people. Because I like for use fictional money, private script, and think you can control people. And it not work that way. This is why we stand up in a truth. And this is why I say honor with respect to the people and we associate themselves with I. Because everybody say how I is. So the moment you choose to associate with I, that means say you balance to an extent. And if you're not, you're getting there. Because this is the platform where say we choose to be and stay lawful and stay correct. Now we're being accurate. We're being definite. Why? Because we truly organize our thoughts and express it in a way where down to my grassroots common people were in the ghetto, my Waterford people, my Greenwich Farm people, my people from Western Kingston, because down there I go to school. And I can't talk about Portmore, because I play ball all over Portmore. I talk about Gregory Park to Passage Fort. Everywhere in a Portmore. When I play Colts as a little boy, before I reach 16, I play D2 and D1 in the big man league. All over. Garvey Mead, we bring Garvey Mead them very first under 16. And Ori Reid was upset with me because I live a Waterford. I'm never play for Waterford, so me go a Garvey Mead and link with my brother over there and we just hang out. And me talk about in the 80s. So them information are all most of the people them where get trouble out there. That's why you choose to respect elders when elders move respectfully. Because not every elder move with respect. Some of them are sodomite. Problem. But you have some elders out there where on a due recognition And those are the ones them where when you sit down and talk to them, them will have great advice for you. Salute Nicholas Johnson. Honor my king. Salute Shango Lion. Honor my king. As usual, where I bring the information where is restricted from us as a people. These are the information where them not make privy to slave. But true, me know my people and nobody's slave. I make this information privy to my grassroots people. Free of cost. Free of cost. All when I know support me. You understand? It's not about this or that. It's about clarity. It's about truth. Yeah, man. It's about knowing what is so we can maintain our honor. At no time, no corporate construct from the municipal crown agency can claim absolutely any jurisdiction in no capacity over the true and living man. Why? The man of God. This is why we have to challenge them jurisdiction irrespective of what it is. The only way them can grab you or when them catch you a play in a them commercial area, getting involved in criminality. Once you become criminal, then them gain jurisdiction over you, my people. That's the only way. They have to convict you, but they have to do it lawfully. So this is why I say all the DDP make a lot of errors here, but not just fair fault. Them already corrupt because the political entity itself is a flawed organization. It's a corrupt organization because it brings divide amongst one people. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it right there. I'm a seminar draw it out, but more time when I dip on them YouTube streets, yeah, so me I realize that my people now have this kind of information or this style of presentation. It's not coming from the university. It's coming from Greater Portmore, not just Portmore, Greater Portmore. And as problematic as our people are, you know what I mean? We are making an effort to become better. It's not easy. So if we want to say we have to fuss and fight and go on with ourselves, it's all a part of our correcting ourselves. That's what it is. So again, my people, make we chant down Rome, make we chant down Babylon, and make we burn them down.
Them take off the shackles and chains and set them free with. But we still on a mental slavery. On the same way the star jail passage, my Lord. Fire from Rome, people fall and them scissors and go. Black people want go home. I'm outside and the righteous throne. Yo, fire from Rome, people fall and them scissors and go. Black people want go home. I'm outside and the righteous throne. Well, this is my question. So Issa and the one Natalan. How to get you want so much black people land? After them slave achieve nothing in hand. You go great and put more great hand. One room will be a selfie 1 million. Them just do the house to work $100 grand. To me and leak out they want me keep quiet. But me a gun fire with the one put Stuart. Who buy you the planes and not the pilot. To me not in a Jamaica long pitan. A big bonfire on the one named Azan. Everybody know downtown a big poor man. How them claim sister said to them big belong. No more hustling, not enough food in a hand. One help we have is the Almighty One. Jamaican chant me song. Fire from Rome. People fall and them scissors and go. Black people want go righteous throne. So many things politicians have stolen, still them return with the one who stole them. Saying a brand new party them farming, part them a party with them politics meeting. Out of politics where people get them beaten. Look who them a got done metropolitan officer. We take your hustling out of your hand. When you look on them face, are you own a black man? Well, out of this time the poor people send me. So if you look at that one and don't disagree. One more, what is the benefit of GCT? It benefit you, but it never fit me. Fire for home, people fall and it's scissors and comb. Black people want go home, and Mount Zion and the righteous throne. You go yo, fire for home, people fall and it's scissors and comb.
Give thanks. Give thanks to the great artists, you know. I want our next anthem to be the one where you must say, you don't have to say you're sorry. Damage. So it name. Yeah, man.
I ain't defend the down first, it's a must. You don't need a I fight now first. Cause everything them say them right won't belong to us.
Same
My
way.
father don't tell I and I, everything shall fall to I and I, it's a must.
Same way.
So Babylon set the liberty, every day another one bite the dust. My love, you don't have to say you're sorry for all the wrongs that you have done. I don't want to hear sad story, cause the damage already done. Oh, the damage.
Pull up.
I ain't gonna defend the down first, it's a must. You don't need a I fight now first. Cause everything them say them right won't belong to us. My father don't tell I and I, everything shall fall to I and I, it's a must. So Babylon set the liberty, every day another one bite the dust.
Boy, Babylon bad no blood out there, you know. Babylon make all them great artists, you know. Not even want burn them kind of fire, you no more. Me not hear it out there. Me not hear no new tune, and when me hear it beat, it resonate with thy soul. You understand? The frequency where they're out there, way off, my people. Way off. Yeah, man, when I hear them kind of fire, you burn.
My love,
Listen to the information. You hear the man I call out the politician them. Yeah, man. Nowadays, everybody in a bed with the politician. When the man them fear about fire, the man them in a bed with the politician. The man them have them PD the party. Yeah, man, can't care where you go on the mainland, you know, them have it round here, you know, we don't know it, you know. Man like me now gonna know it. Is when I ancestral spirit show I clearly say, look no man, stop going like you're a clown or rasta. You know, see them guy, they have them very same type of untidy behavior out here. It has spoil up our area. And then we are look to these people and talk about them and what? Leader. And a better leader than a mother. Don't try it. A man like I. You know what I mean? Me I go rebel. Yeah, man. We are going to rebel only because of the information we keep. The truth what we keep. Yeah, man. We're going to rebel, man. But listen to the tune. Listen to the tune.
I ain't gonna defend the down first, it's a must. You don't need a I fight now first. Cause everything them say them right won't belong to us. My father don't tell I and I, everything shall fall to I and I, it's a must. So Babylon set the liberty, every day another one bite the dust. My love, You don't have to say you're sorry for all the wrongs that you have done. I don't want a side story, cause the damage already done. Oh, the damage already done. Everybody wants their peace of mind, trying to justify how they deal with mankind. Sometimes I wonder how they sleep at night time, but all the damage already done. Oh, the damage already done. Stop and listen a while to meditation style, going straight to your mind, to your wicked and wild. Only way you can deal with these vibes is to free up your soul and mind. Ayaga, yaga, 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 yo. You don't have to say you're sorry for all the wrongs. Not even the dogs that twist against the walls of Babylon shall escape the wrath I come to pour. And I shall burn them and burn them continuously, for they never cease to oppress the poor. Oh, please, my. Not even the dogs that twist against the walls of Babylon shall escape the wrath I come to pour. And I shall burn them and burn them continuously, for they never cease to oppress the poor. Not even the dogs that twist against the walls of Babylon shall escape the wrath I come to pour. And I shall burn them and burn them continuously, for they never cease to oppress the poor. Oh, please, my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against the eye. Order my steps, oh Jah, the way is dark and I'm alone, but still I fear no foe, no. Cause now is not the time to sleep or turn the other cheek. All the wicked in a Babylon still if you're weak. Oh, be my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against the eye. And order my steps, oh Jah, the way is dark and I'm alone, but still I fear no foe, no. Such a me got me sword in my shield on the battlefield, head on, the wicked I go feel it. We will take the stand against the ones who oppress us, and by every means we just not give up, live up now. You won't stop killing yourself, now when the Gideon start, man, I go need the strength to live up now. You won't stop killing yourself, now when the Gideon start, man, I go need ya. Cause now is not the time to sleep or turn the other cheek. Cause the wicked in a Babylon still is your weak. And me say, oh, play my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against the eye. And order my steps, oh Jah, the way is dark and I'm alone, but still I fear no foe, no. Just know the wicked for the righteous cause, and I would never ever see the righteous fall. But just stand for those who stand for themselves, unite and against all oppress and rebel. But now we've got nothing to lose, got a lot to prove, so me burn all excuse. Rise up now and raise up the body and go to them system we never stood. We said, oh, please, my God, so Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against the eye. And order my steps, oh Jah, the way is dark and I'm alone, but still I fear no foe, no. Order my steps, oh Jah, and let me stand firm. Yeah, yeah. Well, open my cause, oh, yeah. Open my cause, open my